Huawei is shaking Apple hard. The iPhone reports a 24% drop in sales in China. Huawei seems to be making a strong comeback in its homeland thanks to the success of the Huawei Mate 60 Pro, which to date is only distributed in China. But it seems that this has been an extremely successful device after bringing back support for 5G networks with Huawei's new Kirin processors. In this case, it has been Counterpoint Research who has done this research and this report. And not only Apple has been the one affected by this return of Huawei, but also Oppo has suffered a drop of 29%. Vivo also has a 15% drop, and even Xiaomi with 7%. In contrast, Huawei has a 64% rise in sales. This compared to the same period last year. So at the moment, Huawei is in a second place in the Chinese market with 17%, only below Vivo, which has 18%. But it already overtook Apple, which is left with 16% tied together with Honor, which by the way also reports a small growth of 2%. It is worth noting the tremendous drop that iPhones have had because Apple is used to always being in first place. But it seems that in China, consumer habits are changing completely and people are no longer buying as many iPhones as in the rest of the world. This change could have been replicated later or may never be replicated. Only time will tell. But the truth of the matter is that Chinese cell phone brands are the ones that are most looking to innovate something or give you something new. While Apple and Samsung are very comfortable with very slow changes from one generation to another. In fact, as you realize, Samsung doesn't even figure in the top 5 in China because it has very few sales.